Hello everyone, SinisterHeart here. We're back with another video, another playthrough, this one of Stars Die. Now this video game I don't know a whole lot about. All I know is that it has a non-linear story, meaning you can kind of approach it from any angle. Certain quests are timed, so it really depends on which path you choose, and that's going to influence the NPCs you meet, influence how the story progresses, all while you are under a time limit. You only have so much time. So this first time through, we are going to stick to that time limit. We are going to try our best to beat the game, and whatever it is that's in store, whatever cosmic horrors await us. After that, we'll transition to the chill game setting and try it from that perspective to see what all we missed the first time around. But as you can see, we are zooming in on a planet and something hovering above. Right, here we are, somewhere. When this icon appears, press interact button to start a conversation. Okay, I've already failed. I'm so tired. Okay, I'll be recording everything from this point onward, because I want you to understand why I did it. Let's see, the time is now 3:56 in the morning. As you already know, I'm Dabowski, Unit Volunteer ID 1742045. The one who committed the worst possible crime, according to you. I am well aware of the significance of my transgression, but you know the whole will annihilate us all eventually. I knew there was something else that could be done, and now I think I've found it. I'll be frank, I don't know why I'm still alive, but I have to find another way, and no one or nothing will stop me. I can only hope that my actions will eventually make sense for you. Forgive me. So the hole is going to annihilate us all, just a bit more, and we're trying to stop it. These fucking things, what are they and why do I keep seeing them everywhere? Let's get going. Let's go. Okay, we're going somewhere. Like I said, it's a time limit, so I don't have a whole lot of time to really mess around or observe this first time around. I really have to get going. Kind of in a Majora's Mask type of situation of we only have so much time before the end eventually annihilates us all. Okay, so we were in the middle of an ocean. Now heading towards what appears to be an island in the distance. Not like I can do anything, I'm just kind of here. See the stars in the sky. Oh, music kicking in as we approach this island. And this boat ride is eating up a lot of our time. I'm guessing this hole that she's mentioning, Dabowski is mentioning, is the one that is eating all of these stars. I'm wondering if it's a wandering black hole or something more sentient. Some kind of monstrosity devouring any stars it comes across. What the hell is on this island? What the fuck am I looking at? Okay, we only have so much time. We gotta get going. How do we get up? Who are you? You don't belong here. Well, thanks, Eldridge. I don't know who you are or why you're here, but you need to leave immediately. There's something I need to do here. Good for you. Go look for Dr. Miyazawa then. She wants to talk to you. Follow this path upwards, you'll find her base eventually. Look for her there. She's probably in her office. I'll warn you though. Don't let her draw you into this shit. You do well to take my advice and leave as soon as you can. Okay, let's go upwards then. Is this the way we go? I assume it is. It's upwards enough. Out here in the middle of nowhere on this strange biomass looking type of island. What the hell was that? Not liking that sound. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. This is all incredibly unnerving. What the hell is this? Getting some flashbacks to, like, Alien. Hello? Can I put a hazmat on? No? Dr. Miyazawa? That Godzilla? Gojira toy. Hello? All these different things that they're examining. Can I examine that? No, okay. Yeah, this island is definitely something living. Hello? Are you Dr. Miyazawa? Exactly what I need to. I'll know for sure eventually. How'd you find this island? Like an impulse. Not very informative, but not entirely useless. In any case, I'm Dr. Miyazawa. I'm in charge of the research team investigating this place. Since you're here, and we both know it's not coincidental, I may find some use for you later. You'll be allowed to stay here for as long as you don't interfere with our work. In the meantime, go look for Dr. Yugi. Ask him to perform medical analysis on you. Where's this doctor? Leave my office, go left through the path behind our base. This way, then left. Said behind the base? Left behind the base. To the left behind the base. Are you Dr. Yugi? You are. Eldritch saw on the radar. Yugi, nice to meet you. Your name was Dubowski. Medical examination. Rig. Sensor? I am, but we're on a small team, so I have to multitask a bit. Complicated job. Okay, we'll do the medical examination later. Ryugi, are you? Rig? Are you Rig? Hello? Rig. Nice to meet you too. Dubowski, Dr. Rig. It's wonderful that you're here. We have a lot to talk about. Meet me later in the lab. I have important things to show you. Well, we get a lot of non-answers. Radio, okay. Okay, so we can always radio for that, possibly to get the directions for different individuals that we need to find. Is there anything in the air I should be looking for? Anything concerning? I wonder what's in that. Oh, no, I'm stuck. No, oh, there you are. Okay, let's get this medical examination over with. No unusual symptoms I can tell externally. Slight fever, nothing worrying. Now for the blood sample, let's see. What is this? You've been inside the hole? What the hell does that mean? We don't even know what the hole is. Is that where she came from? If you really come from there and that's what the blood says, well, you already know what's happening to you. Don't even know how you're still standing. You don't have any of the expected symptoms, but even then, the blood gives no room for mistake. I'd say you have around 6 to 12 hours left, a day at most. I'm really sorry. Trained for this since I was a kid, but then what in God's name are you doing here? Actually, no, never mind. Sorry, it's none of my business. I'm sure you had your reasons. So we've been inside whatever this hole is. It somehow has impacted who we are. I wonder if that's why this island is the way it is. It's been impacted by whatever this hole is in some regards, and we're being slowly mutated. I'm sure you don't need to tell you at this point only a Viridian machine would delay it. What the hell is a Viridian machine? Dr. Miyazawa, I believe this place could be related to the hole. I can see why. But we knew if it was that bad, we would leave before needing one of those things. So we did bring some of the softer stuff for early symptoms and the like, but nothing for cases this bad. Yeah, that would come in handy. Shit's not getting any better over here. I'm really sorry. I always feel so bad about you guys. When I had to flee from the Agadez, I joined one of these improvised teams to try to help somehow. Like basically everyone, right? Even before the Union. Knowing that, I might have gone down there to sit there myself eventually. Never actually happened for one reason or another. I'm too old for that now, I'm afraid. Won't last 5 minutes in there. In where? Is there a fight going on? A war against whatever the hole is creating? I don't know what this is, but I've never seen Rig so excited about my research, so I know it has to be important. I shouldn't hold you any longer. Thanks for the cooperation. See you later, kid. You're welcome. See you later. So now we gotta go see Dr. Rig, wherever she is, probably on the opposite side. Going and over. Oh, where are you going? Yeah, right, I've seen shit they do. The evidence they invent, they can't be trusted. Look, I don't want this fucking debate again, so just let it be. It's already bad enough as it is. I don't even know why she wanted me to be here so badly. I think it's a legitimate move to leave if you think your life is in danger. If they want to stay, it's their negligence, no need to drag you along. It is, I know. I've been thinking about it recently. It may be my only way out, and shit just keeps getting worse every day. Every day there's more infected animals, and we're not doing anything about it. So the hole is creating mutants, which might be the drawings we saw back on the boat, her illustrating them. Now you show up, which is fucking great too. It links the earthquakes to stop. Okay, we got Rig over here. I'll look at Miyazawa. Always have to do it your way, huh? Obviously. The whole world is going to hell, and all you care about is your fucking research. All of you will end up like that dead thing simply because you didn't listen to me. You never do. Exactly, we never do, never will. Besides, Miyazawa can take the credit for this one. That will be all, Eldridge. Okay. Fucking hell, why did you even bring me here? This isn't over. You mystery girl. Yugi sent me the results of your exam. Nothing I didn't already know, but interesting nonetheless. Doesn't matter. There's important work to do, and you may prove useful after all. What do you want? As you may have seen already, we're not the only ones here. This pangolin being just one example. That's a pangolin? What the fuck? The dead pangolin, you mean? Enough. We're trying to understand what's happening to these creatures. What have you discovered so far? We have nothing, basically. All the animals we've seen show some mutations all over their body. As far as we can tell from this one, it's completely harmless, believe it or not. There was, however, some abnormal behavior, but that's about it. Now to your next question, if he was healthy, why is he dead then? You can ask that to Dr. Miyazawa. We're scientists doing our job, don't lecture me about this. The bigger picture takes priority over individual likes. You know how important this is? What's at stake here? And what did we learn? He died for nothing. We had to try. Have you take examples from mutated tissue? Believe me, we've been thorough. We have nothing. Let's get back to work. There's much to be done. Our sensors are detecting multiple creatures around the area we call the Blue Forest. It's to the right as soon as you leave the base. They're not moving, but we know they're alive. Very well, I'll see you there. Whatever it is we are supposed to be doing. Yeah, characters move in real time, so it really is like you either catch them or you don't. You want to come with us? Provide some? Okay, never mind. So that's the Blue Forest. Something's burning in there. I wonder if someone's in there. I don't know. A strange haze encompassing the entire island, though, like spores or something. What the hell is that? What's that noise? The wind or something breathing? It's unnerving. Hell? What is that noise? This object wasn't here before. I'm not so sure of that. The Gavials definitely weren't. But that explains the movement we've been detecting ever since we got here. They seem interested in it somehow. What the fuck was that noise? I've seen this object before. Really? Of course you have. Aside from having caught the attention of the animals, it really doesn't seem to be doing anything here at all. Could it be? It's fucking moving. It's moving. What the? Is it responding to us? Anything that gets closer to it. Maybe this is why they're moving all around the place. They were looking for this thing. Maybe there's just more of them. Could be. Hold on. There's something down the ground between the cracks. A Viridian life support? How the hell did this horrible machine get here? You, Dabowski, do you have anything to do with this? No. No, you can have. Someone else found this place before we did. And it's not like the Union hands these over to just about anyone. This belonged to someone who should have been at the hole, which means a one-way trip. We might be able to find information on whoever used it. I'll try to access the black box remotely, see what I can find. Something's wrong here. There's no Viridian left, but the dose wasn't administered, it was thrown away? It's not like they need it here. It's odd. There's also an audio recording, but it's vastly damaged. Send to my computer, I'll have a look. Do you have any GPS data? Barely. There's only 2 coordinates. The last one is here, but the first is far below? Underwater? Remember the scans when we arrived? Despite the interference, the sonar seemed to indicate a complex cave system underground. We don't know how far this whole structure goes, but it's at least another 200 meters deep, and the GPS data supports that. Probably the epicenter of the earthquakes from a few hours ago. Whatever is down there, it has to be important. Viridian machines have millions of recorded data of the user and their environment. Is that really all you could get? There's a large amount of electromagnetic interference below, so I'm not surprised much of the data is lost. It's also the reason why we haven't been able to accurately map what's underground yet. We're going to focus on that from now on. This object, whatever it is likely to be a dead end, at least with our current equipment. The only way I can think of is to explore the depths of the structure is likely from the hollow tower. I'm guessing that's the mountain we saw. We already placed a sensor before the top, so I'm going back there now. I'll begin the more thorough study. I doubt Dr. Yugi is busy, so tell him to come as well to give assistance in case I need it. You go to your office and analyze the readings I sent you. Look into the audio recording as well as the meantime. Very well. Hollow tower. Yeah, okay, it's that. Miyazawa, coming with you. Let's head on up. So they placed a sensor. So underground there is a vast network of tunnels. Just to recap, that seems to be where we're going next. We had that strange spiral thing, which I'm pretty sure matched up with the etching she had on the pieces of paper, which explains why she didn't know what they were, because whatever the hell that thing is, what the hell am I looking at? The fuck? They're like the moon broken apart? What is that in the distance? Is that the hole? I have no fucking clue. Oh no, that's the moon. What the hell is that then? Is that the hole? What is the hole? Miyazawa, don't leave me. See the entire place from here. You know, I have several questions about what it is we're looking at here. Oh, lovely. So whatever it is that's being pumped out of this living island is just going straight up in the atmosphere, making that haze around the entire island. What the hell am I looking at, though? There's a scanner. Alright. So it's like a pattern. Rig should be able to hear us now. Connection is on. Are you there? Yes, I'm here. Like I said, I'm watching it on the screen now. It's very clear they're not random tremors. Our sensors are still gathering data, should help us to determine its origin. But there's something odd about it. What's up with the smog? Nothing too important right now. Hold on. It has a similar composition to volcanic gas, but it definitely isn't. You mentioned a pattern? The rate at which the smoke is being expelled seems to match with the periodic tremors. You're right, they appear to be related. Just like we said, below are the most intensive vibrations. It seems likely that's the center of the growth of the entire formation, so I'm guessing the island itself. Then there is no other choice. You really want to go down there? What else can we do? Hold on, analysis of the sensors just finished. It should be on your way. Great, I'm receiving it. Let's see. Amazing. What is it? These are vital signs. The fuck? The tremors. They're not earthquakes, it's a heartbeat. Okay, so what is that kind of like breathing or a heartbeat we were feeling? No fucking way. Wait, in this whole place? Alright, I hope we've learned our lesson, is one living fucking organism. Start packing the essentials, we evac in 15 minutes. That's right, run away like you people always do. I'm not going anywhere. We don't know what this thing is. We have no intel, no equipment, and no personnel to deal with this situation. We are way over our heads here. I'm the one that makes the call, not you. I'm trying to protect you all. We don't need it, not from you. Don't you see it? This is like that fucking crater in Europe. The longer we stay here, the faster it will kill us. Even if that's true, all the more reason to stay. It's why we came here in the first place. You're insane. Hey Doc, don't tell me you want to stay too. I don't know. I need time to think. Rob, help me. What should we do? Are you there? Fucking hell, we're wasting time. We don't have time to think. Just take the Zodiac. It should have enough fuel for you to return to Attic. Whatever, I'll take it. If you change your mind, you can come down if I haven't left yet. So those of you who are staying, what will you do? So I guess that's an option we can have, is just to leave the island altogether. We need a way through these membranes and to go underground. No, you won't find what you're looking for down there. What did you come here to do, Rig? This was everything I needed. They were right, which means there's not much time left. What? Time left for what? Rieg? Rieg, respond. Stay at the base. I'm going there now. What are you up to this time? Okay, so I guess we're going to the base to see what Rieg is doing. What did she mean by they're right? And that she has all the stuff that she needs. What did she mean by that? I don't think the moon was like that. Like literally a minute ago. I'm gonna be real. I don't think it looked like that. What are you? Because we keep having... It's been infected like Cayman. Fuck me in the ass. That was loud as shit. We're so close. What is wrong with you? What exactly do you think you're gonna do down there? Try to save the day by destroying everything you don't understand? Do we even have a plan? You're being so irrational. All our investigation has been leading us down there. Why the sudden descent? Because you're still just as clueless as the team who arrived here before us. A team? I partially reconstructed the audio we've got from the black box. Mostly unintelligible, but they're yelling, arguing. They have no idea what they're doing. They found their answers eventually, but not below. Or they just weren't ready for them. And are you? This place is the future. The hole is no longer a threat. Alright. Again, still don't know what the hole is besides being some kind of mutagenic thing, and it's, probably gave rise to whoever this island is. What is your evidence? Do you want a list? Just look at Dabowski. She's the deserter. Oh, so that's how we're known. We deserted. And? Well, I don't have to tell you how bad it is inside the hole. Honestly, I'm surprised it took this long for me to realize. I know where you're getting at. I considered it too. So you knew who she was? You really think I would have let her stay if I hadn't recognized her? Fair enough. Anyway, it's been a week since you left. Weeks? That's impossible. She should be dead already. Unsurprisingly, the blood test says she doesn't have much time left anyway. But like Gabe mentioned, with that type of exposure, even the most optimistic estimates would indicate she would have died days ago. So we've clearly been mutated by the hole in some kind of unanticipated way. You've been listed as dead by the USFF for a while now. I'm not sure if you repeated the blood test, you would already be showing some further improvements. This place is saving your life. It was doing so even before you arrived. That's why you came. Viridian can be especially effective on certain people. Although it's true, this effective would be unprecedented. You know it doesn't add up. So clearly she didn't use the machine, only took the sample doses, and look at her. Breathing and thinking on her own. She's not even blind. And she's far from being an exception. Those animals, this entire place, even us. Everything is changing, adapting us to a new reality. I don't know, kid. This isn't... You're saying we should be okay with all this? It sounds wrong. You talk about wrong? Where is your home? Where is mine? We both lost everything, but we kept fighting anyway. Now the opportunity we never thought would happen has arrived. This is a miracle, Abe. Dabowski, you've seen what I've seen. You know I'm right. You are. If you want to keep fighting, this is how. But enough of this. I'm tired of listening to your babbling. Is this what it will take for you to feel good about yourself? Even if this was all true, it's unacceptable. You talk about fighting, but are the first to relinquish your fate to some kind of planetary parasite? You want us to save us? We can't even trust us to solve anything. So I'm guessing the crater is the hole. Dabowski was sent with a team right into the hole or around the hole to fight things coming out of it or trying to destroy what's inside the hole. That's my guess, is that the hole is the crater in Europe. The world is united against the hole. That's all we need. Have you stopped to think why it cares? Why it even wants us alive? I don't see any transcendence here. Only utter obsolescence. Robin, please. Could this really save us? We're already saved, Abe. It's finally over. We're stronger now, no matter what Miyazawa says. No, but I don't want to stop being who I am. It's up to us alone to find a way. This place is proof enough that it really isn't, whether you like it or not. You assume malevolence, but all the evidence indicates otherwise. If we're incapable of solving this on our own, we'd simply be delaying the inevitable. Sorry, I'm with Reek here. I'm not sure that's actually possible. It's too much, even for you. The future will never come at the hands of external forces. Only we are responsible for our lives. Yes, very inspiring, but what's the plan? There's something important down there. I have to know what it is. What you really mean, but don't want to say, is that you want to find a way to destroy it. It's on the table, among other possibilities. Right, this is ridiculous. What other possibilities? Perhaps there's a way we can secure the health and stability of the planet. I'm still working on it. And it's too early to discard communication. Absurd. Surely you know it's not that simple. If the being is so intelligent, I'm sure we can find a way. No, you overestimate how it works. So that's it then. It's better to just laugh at us silly little humans for being too stupid to understand anything. It's nothing like that. All life forms evolve with radically diverse brains with entirely different cognitive structures. Intelligence isn't a binary property. We can barely even communicate with the known smartest beings on the planet, let alone this one. Maybe you're the one underestimating this creature and us. You're hoping for an impossible conclusion. Perhaps, but I'm desperate. You said it yourself. You want a future no matter what. I want a future we fought for, a future we deserve. The Union gives us purpose, the common goal. Entire nations cooperating as one. I don't want this to be for nothing. If we let something else fix the problem for us, the Union will lose all reason to exist. The next day, all the nations will be at each other's throats again and back to square one. We will have learned nothing. If global catastrophes are the only thing stopping us from finding each other, maybe we have to rethink the way we live. That's the lesson I want to take from this crisis, and maintain it even after it has passed. If we don't overcome our own struggles, life is worthless. But it's like Reek said, this is much bigger than this place. It has to be. Please don't do this, you'll only get killed. And what are you proposing exactly? Do you have an alternative, a master plan, anything at all? Hey Abe, we'll be fine. There's no more reason for you to be here. You did all you could do. I'm sorry I asked you to come here. Please, just go with Eldridge and leave this place. But why leave? Come on, kid. Credit me with some intelligence. It's futile. You know it is. I'm really sorry. Don't worry about it. I know you always had good intentions. This is just too much for me, so don't hold it against me if I don't accompany you. Of course not, but what are you going to do then? Honestly? I have no idea. Nothing, I guess. It's not like it would make any difference. You do what you have to do, kid. I will. Thank you for everything you've done for me. I'm sorry it wasn't as much as I should have, but you're welcome. Thank you too for being there. Good luck, Dr. Yugi. Thanks, kid. I hope you find what you're looking for. Miyazawa, it's been a pleasure. Doctor? It's all up to us now. Come with me, Dabowski. Let's make our own lives anew. You're wrong. There's no salvation in the future that you see. Maybe, but it's a future. It's a shame, though. I had higher expectations. I still wonder why you came here. Doesn't matter anyway. Out of curiosity, what will you do? Let's try to stop this with Miyazawa. Let's see if we can stop it. Very well. This will be your redemption. The proof you will never abandon mankind. Let's see what happens. Miyazawa, are you sure this is what you want? Unlike you, I'm perfectly happy to live and die the way that I am. I know better than to misguide my contempt towards my own kind instead of the real threat. You misunderstand. If I ever thought we were deserving of such hatred, I would never fight for our future in the first place. Despite our many flaws, we are still worth saving. We can't do this alone, not this time. In reality, you're just abandoning us. No, it's you who's clinging to an obsolete vision. This is our purpose. A stupid one. Then, this is goodbye. Good luck, Miyazawa. I mean it. I wish I could believe in your utopia. You will never learn. Hey, Editor Sinister here. So Stars Die features several unique endings, but But rather than showing you them in the order that I personally completed them on this playthrough, I'm going to show you them in the order that best relates the story, the lore, and the background of Stars Die, so that you're able to better piece together the events that have taken place in this world. We'll start with Dr. Nugis, then Eldridge, then Rieg, then Miyazawa, then a secret Dabowski ending, along with a secret ending. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Where are we going? So we're going over here. I think the hole was created when that came out of the earth, leaving behind a lot of debris. And then whatever happened next. Some kind of disease, something inside the hole, I don't really know what. I wonder if there's a place for me in all this. There always is. I just haven't found it yet. And it's already too late for me. I'm too tired, too overwhelmed. So many alternatives and perspectives, while I'm just sitting here paralyzed by all of it. I don't think we're meant to understand any of this, but it's fine as long as we can keep going with life. I've done everything I had to live for. I'm satisfied with it. I don't need more. We will not be missed. But it's like Rieg said, I've already lost everything I cared about. I called it fighting, but it was simple inertia. Just to keep the mind busy and away from the crushing truth of uncertainty. I no longer have the energy for any of it. So you're just gonna sit here? I don't even know what else there is to do, and why am I like this? I can no longer recognize myself or this world. Even that horrible mockery over the horizon. Today it seems almost merciful. I really wanted this to be good, you know? Like we could finally make a difference, change things for the better. At least one reason to be hopeful. And after so many years of stumbling in the dark, finally a breakthrough. But this, even if it's a solution, I don't think it's a world I want to be a part of. I'm going to take a walk. I need some time to think. Anything that makes this emptiness go away. Maybe the sea will offer the peace I need. Can I come with you? What? I'm going to leave and I don't think I'll be coming back for a while. If you come with me, well, I'm sure everyone will be gone soon. You won't really have a chance to talk to them again. I understand. I still want to come with you. Very well. I'd say we've earned a little rest. We just walk into the sea. Where are we going? Where are we heading? We're just out here walking. Oh, our eyes are closing. Oh. Faded into the horizon. This is the first time we get like a legitimate cutscene. For one of the endings. Did we turn into flowers? I think we turned into flowers. We fully embraced whatever mutations there are and transformed. Not too dissimilar from the Southern Reach trilogy with Annihilation. At least in particular, the movie more heavy-handed, the book a little more subtle until the latter books. But here I think we've just fully transformed into two, well, whatever they are. Alright, let's try Eldridge's ending, going with him. I don't actually know where he goes, so I will just kind of follow him. Fuck off, will you? I'm busy here. What do you think is going to happen to the world after this? Nothing. Once I get to the base, I'll warn the army. So they can loot this fucking place before the Union can take over and start making this shit up again. They probably even try to connect this to this hole somehow. Of course they're connected, the timing is too specific. Actually thinking about it, they probably created this abomination to continue with the farce. Are you seriously saying the hole doesn't exist? It does exist, alright, nobody doubts that. All the shit about people all over the world dying because of it is made up bullshit. There is no mysterious disease originating from the hole that's spreading all over the planet. I've been there myself, fucker. Performed a medical examination on me, he knows I'm dying fast. It was radiation, you dumbass. Right from the start, it always was. You really think the entire scientific community can't tell the fucking difference? Of course they can, that's the point. They needed funding, something big to justify their existence. Then the explosion happened and the entire world was filled with radiation. But they needed more, something worse, something unknown. It wasn't an explosion. The accepted theory about what caused the hole might sound pretty crazy, but the evidence is overwhelming once you read about it. You really believe that deranged nonsense that's been more than debunked? These so-called scientists tell you the most demented shit there is and you believe it just like that? It was a massive explosion with resulting debris, nothing more. I'm so tired of having these ignorant debates all the time just because people don't properly inform themselves. Debunked by fucking who? It's everywhere online. You just need to know where to look for information outside of the traditional media. So a whole load of stupid shit written by non-scientist losers that know nothing about what they're talking about. Right. I get it, you know. You've probably been with the union your whole life. It's understandable to be skeptical about all this. I know I was at first, but hopefully you'll realize of the truth eventually. Like so many other people. No, I won't. Getting out here with or without you. Alright, let's get going. And then we leave with our guy here. With Eldridge. We just take off on a life raft. Not even take the big old boat. Leave it all behind. Where are we going exactly? Innocence in death. Complete Eldritch's ending. Well, it's pitch black at sea, so... But, all the stars are gone. Strange. We made it. I suppose we did. Whatever that means, really. It's too dark. Yeah, I was gonna say, this, seems way darker than it should be. Hey, there's something right in front of us. Is that the island? No, it's something else coming out of the water. What the hell is that? That is a fantastic question. What is that? Fuck me. Oh, God. It's everywhere now. The entire world is being transformed. Holy fuck. There is no escaping this brave new world. Okay. Alright, let's go with Rieg and see what happens. I'm fairly certain that Rieg comes over here. Alright, now we're doing Rieg's ending as we go up this other structure. Approaching the moon. I wonder what exactly we're gonna do here. Alright, Rieg, what's the plan? It's time. There's no place for us here any longer. We should get going. Where exactly do you plan on us going? You mean leaving this island, or... It's not an island, but no. Earth is going to require some time to rest. We're not needed here. And there is so much to do. What's wrong with Earth? Nothing. Not anymore. Earth was eating itself from the inside out. Do you think the hole was our fault? No. Well, maybe indirectly, but it doesn't matter. This is how life has always worked. The creation and recreation, and the augment of rebirth. Life doesn't care about our wonders and devastation. Some things are discarded because they are unneeded, while others are preserved and improved. You're talking about no longer being humans. Maybe, who cares? Stagnation is death anyway. Everything is changing, transforming. We are all a part of this cleansing pestilence. The how will depend on each individual. Look, you're here. Someone or something led you here. You can't quite explain, yet here you are. So let me ask you, why do you think you're here? Future of mankind? Future of the universe? A beautiful purpose, isn't it? But this isn't the right place for this. This is just the beginning. Well, anyway, I think that's enough talk. You need to make your choice now. Very well. I'm ready. No, I think we're good. It is good. Finally, there's something we can do. No more uncertainty. We live as we were meant to, as the miracles we always were, in the infinite and overwhelming void. Don't be afraid. Death is meaningless now. All right. What the hell? We just get eaten by something? Oh. Are we on the moon? It's beautiful. So beautiful. Well, we can see the hole on the Earth. Yeah, that's fucking massive. But what? Why here? What do you mean, why here? Where are they? Where are who? Where are who? That's the second time we've mentioned a they, with Miyazaki talking about an anomalous they, and now Rig saying, where are they? Who are they? Who are the theys we're talking about here? Oh? We could have gone anywhere. They care about us. Right? Are we talking about the entity on the island? What the hell are we looking at? Stop growing at least. And it's gonna slowly enclose the Earth, consuming it entirely. And so we're just left here on the moon, watching the Earth be engulfed. I wish I could believe in your utopia. You will never learn. So we had two competing perspectives here. Rig, who wants to fully embrace its mutagenic properties. Miyazawa, who wants to stop it somehow, whatever that may look like. And we're right now choosing the path of, let's stop it. Oh, a lot more is coming out. That ain't good. A lot more shit is coming out of that. So Rig is over there trying her best to accelerate or continue the process of mutation. Miyazawa, I assume we're going back to the top, finding some way to go into it. Oh, that is gushing out with that miasma. That can't be healthy to breathe in. Well, it's not like our character really is going to be affected by it all that much, considering, well... Oh, that's... Oh, we fell by accident. Okay, what do you propose we do? And we're going straight down. How we survived that fall? I don't know. But we're just going to venture into this horrid monstrosity. This, as they put it, planetary parasite. Hear the parasite's heartbeat the closer we get in. The hole, whatever caused the crater in Europe, whatever this thing is, just devouring the entire planet, and we're just witnesses. Is there even much we can do? Miyazawa sure seems to think so. Can we, as inconsequential as we are on this planet, mere specks do anything to a planetary parasite? Something this large and all-consuming with its parasitic nature, its mutagenic properties, engulfing the moon, engulfing every creature on this planet, affecting humans and flora, fauna alike. What the hell is that? What am I looking at? What the hell is that? Is this the planetary parasite we were hearing about? Part of it, at least? Is that it's hard? Is that... what is it? It's like... almost like a flower of some kind. I will never surrender my life, not even for this. Have to admit, despite its horrifying nature, it's oddly beautiful and enrapturing. Captures your attention. But this thing is destroying the entire planet single-handedly, whatever kind of planetary parasite this is. What? This? What is this? Ah, you're still alive. Good. The heartbeats are further below. This is something else living down here. A parasite within a parasite? Or its ancestor. Interesting. A predecessor. Either way, I think we found what we were looking for. We need to figure out... oh, it's opening. Fuck. Wasn't it convenient how the path down here suddenly became accessible? And now it opens right in front of us. Almost as if inviting or daring us. It all makes sense now. I understand the confusion and arguments in that recording. I think we're supposed to go in there. What exactly would that accomplish? Clearly I don't know. But there's not much more I can do at this moment. I think Reed was right. This place is attempting to reverse the damage of the hole. But the possibility it's transforming us into immunity is unacceptable. So this, whatever this is, could be reversing the damage of the hole, so the crater in Europe? Whatever this is? But by doing that, it's mutating us to become immune? Is that what she's trying to say? Or do we have two separate entities battling here, or what? I would rather die than mutate. I don't want to know why this creature seems so interested in leading us here, and then see if I can do something about their agenda. Surely there must be something else we can do. Truth be told, there might actually be. There is something that Reed claims which I'm not so convinced of. Considering its actions, I believe the real function of this place is to tackle the hole itself by transforming the Earth, not to change us directly. So it's trying to mutate the Earth as a counteraction to the hole, which may or may not be that crater in Europe. But now we know the hole isn't the one mutating people, it's whatever this thing is. That would open a unique alternative. All we know is that the hole kills people. All we know is that the hole infects people and kills them. Going blind, what have you, they die within days. That would open a unique alternative, but if this place is healing Earth, we can let it happen. But we make sure the Union takes all the credit. And then we point to this creature as the one responsible for creating the hole in the first place. The best of both worlds, we solve the crisis but still give humanity a new purpose to be united against. I'm not sure I like that idea. I'm not sure that feels morally okay. I don't know if I like that. If it's healing the Earth, maybe we let it take its course. But again, we don't know the agenda of whatever this creature is. If it's helping us or... So you want to turn this incomprehensible being into our enemy after it save us from certain death. We didn't need its help, we didn't ask for it. I think we did need its help, though. I think we do need its help. If we were unable to adapt and solve it on our own, I was more than willing to die. It would only be fair and natural. But as long as there is something to fight for, humanity can endure. Governments are, almost implicitly, structures of power unfit to deal with widespread crises, as the consolidation and stability of their power takes priority over everything else. But this means emergencies like these always come with their own benefits. Not just governments themselves, but society as a whole. is forced to evolve and reorganize in desperate search of efficiency and efficacy. And now look at this world. We're selfless, we volunteer for expeditions that end in certain death, and those who can't volunteer still find ways to support them. It's one team with one goal. Under what authority and credibility could the Union operate at long term, having failed in its sole purpose? I would hate to see the end of something so beautiful recreated by ourselves. You know, she's a little too obsessed with this idea of the Union. If the Union can't survive a post-war world, then they become obsolete anyway. Valid point. Valid point. I'm gonna go with that. Doesn't have to be. We should try to protect it from happening. But like I said, this will be for the future. Now we have a more urgent matter. This creature will change everything. But I think it's not too late to have some control on the outcome. Things are coming out of this thing, whatever the blue things are, becoming slaves. Look, all I'm saying is, if we have to use fear of annihilation as the only uniting factor, then of course, the moment those threats go away, whatever union we have will eventually collapse worldwide. We have to actually overcome our differences and unite on our own accord in order to actually function. This utilizing fear and a threat to keep it together will not work in the long term, especially once those spheres, once those enemies dissipate. Can't work. Whatever you're trying to get at here of wanting that to happen, it won't work. I will fight for our future or for our death if necessary. We won't resign to the whims of outer beings, and they will pay the price for this interference. So do you have determination for what's to come or not? I have no idea what to say. Well, I don't really think what matters what we say. Oh, I didn't realize this was up here. I don't think it matters what we say. We're going inside there anyway. Whatever this is, whatever horrid monstrosity I'm looking at and the blue lines coming out of it, this seems like a really, really bad idea, guys. I don't think we should be walking into whatever the frick this is. Oh, I hear noises from it. We're going to do it anyway. Oh boy, here we go. You may dream. Completed me is always ending. So that was me is always ending. Well, we went inside it. I don't know what we did exactly, but we achieved an ending. Impossible. What's impossible? Oh, I can look around. Shit. This is a black hole. Like a supermassive black hole. This is all that will be left. At least it seems like a supermassive black hole. We have the event horizon here, the warping of light as it goes around the gravity of the black hole. The hole was just another symptom. Oh, the hole wasn't even the actual cause, it was a symptom. I can't tell if I'm moving. Within a larger problem. I don't feel like I'm moving anywhere. But they're just as powerless as we are. Who's they? Who are they? What the hell? What are those? What are those? What are these things? What am I looking at? We were never meant to be saved. What does that mean? What are those? They look like... They remind me of like viruses. What do we do now? What is that thing? Definitely doesn't look like a black hole, but it definitely has the warping of light from its, gravity. I don't know what any of that meant. I don't even know where we are. All I know is that we were never meant to be saved, apparently. Alright, I think we have 2 more endings, but we're going to go through with what's called, I think, Dabowski's ending, which requires us interacting with certain things around the island prior to really the story starting. Okay, so one is right below the base. One is right below the base. So like directly underneath? Where are you? Oh. Didn't really fall down here. Oh, hello. I assume this is one of the things I need to interact with? Time is now 5:13 a.m. I found the first of these horrible forms. Oh, what the fuck? SPR. Go back. Go home. We know. The hole will destroy everything. We know why you're here. We want to help. Keep searching for us. You will understand. Okay, that's one. It's a little armadillo. Mutations seem to also be internal, but it appears to be healthy. Seems comfortable with my presence. Strange. Pangolins are usually very shy. I don't think I can do anything else here. Commence the petting. This text abstraction of petting a pangolin has brought me substantial yet unexpected satisfaction. Nice. What can I say? Okay, so that's one. There's something over here? How do I get to that thing? Do I just drop down? Onto it? Oh. Hello? Hello? We want to help you. Okay. You came from the hole with a question, so we know you don't have much time left. We want you to find the answer, like us, and avert distractions. What distractions? Soon there'll be a time where you'll have to prioritize this place's purpose or your own. Which one will you follow? I'm not sure. I was hoping both would be related. They are, surely. But knowing the world and knowing oneself are two very different things, even if they are very much related. If you search for us in our gift, we will help you understand your role in this. If you're more interested in discovering the secrets of this place, follow those scientists and make their answers yours. Just be warned. The changes will be irreversible. If you accept our help, there will be consequences. Fruitful communication with scientists will no longer be possible. However, if you continue their path, you will never find a solution for the whole. You will have to choose now. Think. Okay, thing. I appreciate it. Yes, okay, found it. You came to this place to find a way to heal the terrible wound that's killing Earth, but instead you found something bigger, and much better, and much worse. We said it was time to choose. We assume you're willing to go forward with this. A new future awaits you then. Go now. Find the last one of us. Surely you found it already, so we can give you one final gift. So I think that's the original thing we've seen, the one we made the drawing of. The spindly thing we've interacted with several times in the past, but never really understood what it was doing. Now that we've interacted with the other statues before, we can interact with it. Here we go. Just like with any other being, growth also means change. Change can be radical or subtle, but there are always elements that are left behind. We're in a moment of transition. The laws of the universe are only laws in the measure from which they are observed out of a tiny sample. It's now time to move on. Is the whole related to this? Not directly. It's just a hole, with nothing in it, except death. Life will change and thrive anew, but it's not this planet's time just yet. You can do something about it now, a way to get even, and reconcile your existence with this planet. Now we're giving you the solution. How do I do it? You will know when the time comes. Aren't you supposed to give me something like at least some instructions? The hole scarred you as it scarred Earth. We fixed you. You are not entirely human anymore. Now you can do the rest. Take the boat you used to come here, and never return. Good luck. Alright, we head back to our boat, and we just leave. We go back, and we never return to this island. I'm ready to face the hole again. Whatever that means. Whatever that looks like. Holy shit. Is that it? ore. Because we definitely did not see that from space. So what exactly are we doing here? Alright, I know there is one final secret ending that we're gonna also do real quick. Okay, let's get this final ending. It involves finding different photos or things around the map, and oftentimes very hidden places. So much so that we've not actually encountered one normally on our playthrough, because it takes a little bit of digging, and given the fact that the game is on a timer, or so it says, it probably isn't something you naturally come across with your standard gameplay. Oh. Funny. The Blessed Dennis. There's another one. Okay. The next one is Zodiac. Okay, there's one. Funny. So I wasn't recording, but it is along this outer side of the thorax. And I think this is the last one. The last picture of the last of the blessed pictures of Dennis. May they bring me good fortune forever. Rest in peace, brother. The serenity and harmony of these pictures seems to awaken a deeper truth within me, struggling to the surface. The previous frustrating bullshit to find all of them surely didn't play a part in it. Somehow I know that if I embrace this knowledge, there will be no turning back. I am not afraid of the truth. Here it is. The canonical ending of Stars Die. The earth is flat. Well done, says Chaos and Destruction. Indeed, I was the one behind it all. Who are you? Come on, you can see my name on the UI. You shouldn't have to ask this, Chaos and Destruction. It's self-explanatory. I am everything, builder of emptiness. Those creatures you are investigating back on Earth have as much of understanding of the events as you do. They're mere observance of it all. Tiny cells believing they're an independent being with real agency. Of course, you couldn't have known any of this, to no fault of your own. This game is a bit fucking confusing, don't you think? I'd say most of the pieces are there, but even if you never put them back together, that's alright. Sometimes a story is just that. There's no need to extrapolate in search of meaning and supposedly legitimize a work. We create things to express feelings such as love and fear. And invoking those feelings onto others is arguably its ultimate purpose. Can you imagine a world where we can ensure a dignified life to everyone? Far from incapable. We are systematically unwilling to do so. Only a necessary revolution could change that. Could you imagine a world in which the revolution happened without massive amounts of destruction and death? I sadly cannot. And there is nothing in this world I fear more. Our foe would no doubt commit genocide without blinking before even ceding an inch of its own power, as it already has countless times. So what possible option do we have? Thus, we can at least dream of an alternative to save us from the otherwise inevitable. The feeling of powerlessness towards the inescapable future that will be paved in blood one way or the other. Because if we lose, humans will survive, but humanity will not. Thank you for playing Stars Die. Alright, that was Stars Die. So to extrapolate some kind of coherent story, it seems as though at some point in this Earth's history, something occurred. What exactly that occurrence is, unknown. But a chunk of Earth just came out of it completely. It's gone. So now there's a massive fucking crater in the Earth called the Hole. From the Hole, there is a kind of disease that's spreading that kills people pretty quickly. Blindness, death, pretty soon after. And it's been spreading all across the Earth, killing people. Now, it's implied that there's something in the Hole, either for studying, for killing, What exactly is in it, I don't think we really got a full answer to, other than disease and death is in there. And a lot of the nations on Earth are trying to come together to stop the hole. People are volunteered, being forced to go into the hole to do something. What that something is, we don't know. At some point, Lebowski goes into the hole, sees some pretty horrid shit, and leaves. Even though she's infected with whatever virus or disease the hole imparts upon people. However, she survives for 2 weeks, far longer than she should have. And she's being pulled towards this island out in the ocean, having dreams, having visions, and eventually makes her way out there. Now, her true purpose there is to interact with these different beings, to give her a purpose, to inform her that she has become changed, that she's now immune, that she is capable of defeating whatever the hole is, whatever lies within the hole. The island itself is trying to somewhat heal the Earth by, in effect, mutating it. The question becomes if the things that 3 or 4 different statues Lebowski interacts with, if they're part of the main organism of the island, I don't know. Can't tell if they're separate or if they're part of the actual living being that is the island. The organism is separate from the whole, and it is trying to counteract the effects of the whole, trying to mutate people to help them overcome the disease and death that is coming from whatever is seeping out of the whole. Reeg is on board with it, saying, you know what, let's fully mutate, let's transcend humanity, because it's some kind of life afterward. Her ending sees the entire world being encased by whatever entity is living within the island and mutates the Earth, for better or for worse. We also see that in Eldridge's ending when we leave with him, that yes, if we leave, it happens anyway. The planet gets mutated. If we choose to stay and not involve ourselves, we become mutated, we turn into plants, we change completely. We're no longer human, we become something else entirely. Not too dissimilar from Annihilation and the Southern Race trilogy for the film and for the book series of Transforming. In Miyazawa's ending, though, she pushes back. She says, I don't really care if this thing's trying to heal the Earth. I do not want to give up my humanity. I don't want to give up who I am for the sake of some life afterwards. So she descends down into it in order to find out what's going on. And that's when we come to the revelation that this thing is separate from the whole. It's probably operating to heal the Earth from the whole, to prevent everyone from dying, but there's no real way to stop it. They think, okay, if we go into it, we'll go deeper into the island to find the heart, or to kill it, to do what, I don't know. But as soon as we do enter into the flower thing, we're transported elsewhere. We're in front of something else, some kind of white hole of some kind. And maybe that's what we were seeing, an inverted black hole, a white hole of some kind spewing stuff out. Particles, what look like massive viruses of some kind, I don't know. They match up with what we saw hovering over the Earth in the intro. No real clarification on what those are, or what that thing was we were interacting with. It could be the physical manifestation of the whole itself, especially given in Lebowski's ending. We are going towards it in the end to fight it, to do something, and then the entire ocean just turns black. That could be the whole itself. I'm assuming that the they that's being referenced could be a singular entity, they being the island itself. It also could be referring to multiple entities, those being the statues that we were interacting with, or the entities we were interacting with in Lebowski's ending. Could be that they're responding to. Either way, it seems like in all cases except Lebowski's ending, the world just kind of ends. It's futile, no matter the ending. We either mutate and change, and the world, I suppose, keeps going in an entirely new form, or we try to stop it, and we bear witness to the horror of whatever the whole is. And in Lebowski's ending, we go off with our changed self, and we try to stop whatever the whole is, which who knows if that can happen. We don't know why the whole happened. We don't know really anything. I'll love to hear your theories, though, down in the comment section about what you think is the overall plot of Stars Die, what you think the whole is, what you think the purpose of that island is, what you think Davowski's purpose is, and what you think Riggs and Miyazawa's endings truly mean, what they're trying to say with their final messages. Otherwise, there's another game by the same publisher, something like Angels Bleeding, something to that effect, that I think I'll also try out here in the future to go along with this mysterious game. Regardless, I've been SinisterHeart. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Stars Die, and I will see you in the next video.